Okay, so it's the beginning of October. I'm on episode 10. I've completed the episode. I think I'm mostly done with it. I'm so excited. Yay, and Canyon's excited too. Aren't you gorgeous? But one thing I've noticed that I just talked to Derek on the phone. He's in Florida, and he's taking our friends' kids to the kart track in Florida. It's raining, so we're not sure if it's going to be open, but he's taking the kids there. And they're taking the day off school because they're super fans of Derek, which I think is the cutest thing in the whole world. So they're taking the day off school. Derek's taking them to the kart track. He's going to spend some time with them, working with them there. And when Derek called to tell me that little story, I didn't have a way to record it because I was on my phone, and you can't video on an iPhone and film at the same time what's happening. So I think today I'm going to go buy a new camera, and I think it's probably going to be a GoPro. I think that might be the best thing. I just need to make sure it films audio. It's just me. This is a team of one here. I mean, I've solicited help. I have Maggie, Jason. They've been so gracious and amazing to help with the Fast Life series. I have Derek on board now, and I've got the kids getting more on board. Finally, they're like, okay, Mom, it's okay if you film. And sometimes they'll film for me. So the beauty of this thing is it's a real team effort, but when it's just you kind of shooting, editing, producing, coming up with the ideas, you need it very run and gun, very easy to grab things. Cameras that you can just switch on and go and put on a little tripod. And right now I'd show you my tripod. That's amazing. It's all duct taped together. It's been the most, I've tried other things like gimbals and my Canon 60D, which I still use for interview footage because it's a nice quality. And I have my audio recorder here, and it is an H5 handy recorder, so this gets stuff. I actually use my iPhone for the voiceover stuff usually. I have to adjust the audio a little bit in Final Cut Pro, and then I use my Sennheisers and with a really high quality mic for miking for interviews. I think for season 2 I'm going to switch to using my H5 for voiceover too, and just see if that improves my quality a little bit. This has been pretty awesome. I have learned more than I've ever learned doing this project, and I totally felt in my gut that I could do it, but I didn't really believe I could do it. The biggest piece of advice I could give you, if I were to give you a piece of advice about any dream project you have, is if you have that feeling inside your gut, your intuition tells you, I need to do this, but you're scared to death because you don't know how, then you just need to take steps and do it. And if you mess up and make mistakes, or if it's not perfect the first time around, that's totally okay, because we learn from our little steps along the way and our mistakes along the way. And the other thing is, find a good mentor. Find somebody who's done this before, who you can sort of place your confidence in, whatever that may be. If you want to be a pro athlete, find a pro athlete who can advise you. If you want to be a filmmaker, find somebody who's been successful at it before. And I have my distributor, Kirk, who's kind of taken me under his wing, and so with each episode I create, I send it along to him, and then he approves it, or he says, you know what, here you need a little something else, or it's missing this or that. But he's never been anything but encouraging. He's never criticized. He's never made me feel like it's not possible. And our conversations haven't even been that extensive. He's just been this force of belief in me and in the project, and he saw something in it, and then he's just been there with advice and information. And I'm so grateful, Kirk, for all of your help and all that you've done. So I guess those are my pieces of advice today for anybody who has been struggling to take on their dream and go after it. I want to encourage other people to do the same. We're all in this together. Anything that you attempt to accomplish is going to probably be a 10,000 hour thing for mastery. If you want to be good at something, you got to put the time in, and you got to keep on keeping on, and don't let your fears stop you even from just getting started. I think that's the biggest one, and then the next one is to use persistence, determination, and just keep working, keep trying, like don't give up, never, never, never give up. I think that's Winston Churchill. Anyways, I hope you all have a very blessed day and a great year attempting to go after your dreams. You guys can do it. I'll be your encourager. If you want to write me messages in the comment section of this video, feel free. I will keep updating you about Fastlife. Keep following us, and pretty soon we're gonna have some exciting news for you about where you can watch our first season of Fastlife.